Here's the story of the 4 days we spent broken down in Winnipeg. We just went down this stupid muddy trail, and the ridiculous mud on the bike seems to have blown Matt's clutch. The pile of mud we just pulled off his bike was ridiculous. Holy fuck! Holy shit! It was a bit muddy. Holy fuck.
Is there a stick or something stuck on my bike?
Oh, you just lost a fuckload of mud. I think it's just mud. That was seriously fucked up. And now Matt is stuck in mud.
Now in a lot of mud.
We had just hit our first big unknown, the breakdown. Not sure how severe, but we do know that we were on our way into Winnipeg to a Yamaha dealer called WSL. And this happened at the worst time, a Saturday evening. That means nobody is open Sundays. So we waited. Sitting in the only shade there is in the entire area.
The entire fucking province.
And in the entire fucking province, there is no more shade other than behind this sign. We set up our chairs, we sat, we waited. Unable to leave the bike, we had no choice but to wait around at the front doors, ready to camp the night. What happened the next 4 days was unexpected, but definitely saved us from some inconveniences. We had rush ordered some parts in, but we knew we were going to be down for at least a few days. A guy named Pierre had rolled up on us at some point during the day Sunday and offered for us to stay and camp out on his business's property. Good Works Inn, ran by Pierre, who also runs Easy Store, one that I already took. He let us camp here at a site. This is Pierre.
Thank you.
How's it going, guys?
Oh, Pierre. Thanks for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pierre, thank you so much for everything.
No problem. So it's been fun.
Let us stay here and got us off the streets, and we helped him out with a little bit of work we could, and he even gave us some work to do while we waited around, and gave us food and drink as well. It was greatly appreciated. Matt working hard, earning his room and board.
Thank God for Pierre.
And this new guy, who's this guy? Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Thank God for Mark. Lets us borrow his truck to go pick up a friggin' bike, and
Doesn't even know us.
he doesn't even know us, just gives us his truck. And
Here's the keys, bud.
we ended up having to buy another bike, and that's where Mark came in. Not only was he nice enough to offer up his garage, so we didn't have to do the work on the side of the road, but he also let us use his truck to bring the broken bike to his house.
Yeah, so with the sea lorry down for the count, Mark here has generously given us his bike as a donor. So we're gonna tear all the stuff off my bike, put it on this bike, and continue the trip.
Soon enough, we were back on the road after 4 days in Winnipeg, meeting some awesome and helpful people, but we had a country to cross, and time to make up now. Let me fill in a little bit of the blanks about that breakdown. The clutch blew due to the tacky mud. We put new clutch plates in, but the stuff had gotten its way into the bottom of the engine. About 10 kilometers down the road after doing the clutch, the engine seized in Matt's bike. That's when we looked into a used bike online. That's when we met Mark. Now that we have a new-to-us engine in the bike and everything running again, we headed north to where we left off, and we hit the trails again. The trails turned into dirt road, which ended up turning into gravel road, where it became flat, straight, and lots of farms. So, you know, about 10 or 80 kilometers of one thing and about 10 or 80 kilometers of the other. Just kept switching back and forth. So next thing we knew, we were back in the trails. So right here I actually wasn't recording during the wipeout, but I thought I was, so I hit the record button, so I recorded the aftermath of the wipeout. You wanna stay? Oh, man. Ready? 1, 2, 3. But me and Matt both wiped out.
I went down because you went down.
All right. So we scoped out this lake on the GPS. We got back on the bikes, headed off to see if that could be camping. Storm we just rode around and didn't get hit by, which was awesome. So I had set the camera up to get the shot of me and Matt riding by on this cool spot, a long stretch of road over the water. That was fucking close. Turned around and seen a truck was coming right for my camera. Just down the road we came up to the lake that we had seen on the GPS. Turns out that the border of the entire lake that we came to was sloppy mud and there was really nowhere to camp, so we took off to find somewhere else. Fucking right.
fucking right.
You see those two?
As you can see here, we almost didn't get out of it. After enjoying the view a little bit and playing around in the mud, we hit the road and we took off for a different lake that we seen on the GPS. Here are some of the conversations that we had a lot of the evenings because I never planned any of our campsites. I had a GPS file that I got from Ted, the guy at graveltravel.ca, an awesome website, but I stripped it down to just the raw files and I left everything else up to chance. Most nights it was awesome, some nights were pretty rough. All part of the adventure though.
Well, it definitely seems like a recreational park or some shit like that.
Well, what's with that guy's house there?
I know, that's a little weird, eh?
Like, is that his property, or? There's no number anywhere.
No. Just in front of his house there was a number.
Oh, there was?
Yeah.
So what's this? No, it's just a beach sign, eh? I don't know.
Well, we can travel up the road a little bit to the actual Narrows. A little more exclusive, but...
You think?
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Or we could go back over there, but RCMP just seen us right there, so I don't know. He didn't do anything.
Well, the Narrows is past the endpoint. Fuck.
Huh?
The Narrows is past the endpoint.
Yeah, by quite a bit too.
Hmm.
I think we should go over there and camp, bud.
What?
I think we should go over there and camp.
Where we just were?
Yeah.
Just not set up our tents till we're ready to go to bed?
Pretty much, I guess.
Okay.
We can at least cook something and have a fire right there at that spot.
Yeah.
So we headed off to the spot we were just talking about, and it turned out to be perfect. It was a beauty night, and we just slept on the beach and we didn't even pitch our tents. We went for a dip in the lake, cooked some dinner, and inflated our mattresses. Threw them right on the sand, and that's where we slept. Check it all out in the next episode. I'll drop that right after I drop the bike.